Hello and welcome to this Elisa Videra Cloud Connect training. My name's Nick. I'm going to help you by walking through a basic overview of the Elisa Videra Cloud Connect service and provide you with the tools to enable you to use the system comfortably and easily. I will show you how simple the service is to use and how flexible it is, enabling you to work on any device from wherever you want to work. After this training, you will understand the features and benefits of the Elisa Videra Cloud Connect service, how to organise a meeting in your virtual meeting room or VMR, how to join the conference from various devices and how easy it is to do that, how to invite colleagues and other parties into your conference, and some of the features and functions available to you during your conference. So you may ask, what's in it for me? Well, first of all, you'll get increased well-being by reducing your stress. No need to take those unnecessary flights anymore. And you can work wherever you want in the way that you want to work. It gives you access to easy and frequent meetings, which leads to smoother collaboration with your colleagues from around the globe. It gives you faster business decision making, immediate problem solving, get to that problem before it becomes a really big problem, and leads to shorter business processes. Video is a more natural interaction than email. You can see people's expressions, know if they understand what you're saying, and you can understand what they're saying much more easily, especially across cultures. It leads to shorter meetings because everybody has to concentrate on the agenda. They're not sitting there doing emails and not really listening to what's going on. So what's in it for my organisation? Well, many of the things that are good for you are also good for the company. Reducing unnecessary travel reduces unnecessary travel costs. It also gives us increased productivity by giving us faster decision making, immediate problem solving before that problem gets too big. It brings together geographically dispersed teams, making them work much better and more efficiently. It gives us faster business processes, bringing the right people to the right problem at the right time, leading to better business agility. And of course, every company has a responsibility to the environment. Reducing travel, in turn, reduces our carbon footprint. And reducing stress of our employees helps them to work better and more efficiently. Better for all. Elisa Videra Cloud Connect is the multi-point video conferencing part of Elisa Videra's Connect service. It allows two or more people to connect into the same virtual meeting space to have a conference or meeting. Cloud Connect supports connections from video conferencing endpoints, room-based systems if you like, from PCs and Macs, from web browsers, from Microsoft Lync or Microsoft Skype for Business, from tablets and smartphones. In fact, from any device, you can connect from wherever you want. During this training, we will show you how to join a meeting from a web browser, from a PC or Mac, from a room-based video conferencing system, from a laptop or tablet, from a smartphone, or from a mobile phone, and also including Microsoft Lync or Microsoft Skype for Business. We'll show you how to download the client and how to use it. We will show you how to control and use your VMR most effectively. You'll see how to use your PC client, how to sign into your Cloud Connect account, how to invite a friend or colleague to a meeting, how to effectively use your cospace, how you may call to an external system or another virtual meeting room, how to administer your cospace, including adding in PIN numbers, etc., to make it more secure, and finally, how to create your own Cloud Connect signature for use on meeting invitations and emails, so people know how to contact you. Joining an Elisa Videra Cloud Connect call is very simple indeed. I'm expecting an invitation from my colleague Adrian, and here it is in my inbox. If I just open that email, you can see this is a normal invitation in Outlook, and underneath is a URL to click to join Adrian's meeting. So just clicking on this and using my web browser, which in this case is Chrome, will take me straight to the meeting. All I need to do is to put my name in here so people know who has joined the call, and just press join the call. Adrian, how are you?
Hi Nick, how's it going?
It's good, thank you. The last call to Adrian was made using my default browser, which on this occasion was Google Chrome. Of course, this system will work with other browsers. I've now changed my default browser to be Internet Explorer, and by clicking on the same link, we get a similar result. I need to type my name in here so people know who is joining the call. Press the join button, but of course, in this case, we have to download an app to make Internet Explorer work. It's very simple to do, just hit the continue button and install the application. Now this could take several minutes, but once the application is loaded, the call takes place exactly as previously. I'd now like to show some of the features and functions available to the users of the web browser. If we look to the top left of the screen, we can see our own picture. This enables us to make sure that we are in camera shot when we make the call or join the meeting. We could also turn our camera off by pressing this button here, and turn it back on again by pressing the button a second time. Moving along the top bar, you can see a little picture of a microphone. If we press that, it mutes our sound to the far end, and toggling it again opens up our sound to the far end. The next button along allows us to expand this picture to full screen, and of course we can exit full screen as well. I'll come back to the next two buttons, the share screen and the leave button, but if we move to the far right now, we can see a representation of how many people are in the call, and here is a text chat window. So if I open that up, I can chat to Adrian using text. And of course Adrian can also reply to me. Now moving back to this button at the centre of the screen, the share screen, this enables me to perform the function that we saw earlier when Adrian shared his PowerPoint with me. If I open up a spreadsheet here, and then I press the share screen button, I can then choose what I would like to share, in this case the Excel spreadsheet. I just hit the share button, takes a few seconds to come up.
Alright, I'm receiving it now.
And now Adrian is receiving that. It's a live picture, and you can see this is my spreadsheet that I was working on. And of course the final button here is to leave the call once I've stopped sharing. Well, thanks Adrian, and I'll speak to you again shortly. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
Of course, many people already have a client on their desktop. It could be in the form of Microsoft Skype for Business or Microsoft Lync. If we look at Adrian's invitation, we can see that this is catered for at the bottom of the invitation. All I need to do is to copy and paste that link into my Skype for Business. Then I press the video call button and start my video. This takes me into a landing page and then onwards into the virtual meeting room. Hello again, Adrian.
Hi Nick, how are you?
Hi there. I'd just like to show now some of the features that are available in Skype. They're very similar to the ones in the web browser, but the buttons look possibly slightly different. The first thing I can do is expand to full screen, so I get a bigger picture of Adrian so I can see his expression more clearly. And then if we look at some of the buttons along the bottom of the screen, you can see I can turn my camera off, And that puts a line through the camera icon and stops the video going to the far end. And of course turn it back on again, remembering to start my video so Adrian can see me again, and you can see a selfie window comes up so it can prove that we are actually sending pictures. And the next button along is the microphone mute button, stops my sound going to the far end with the line through it, and of course I can unmute as well. The next button is similar to the share button on the web browser, but this is the present button. It does the same thing. So if I press that, I get a short number of options here. I can present my desktop, I can present particular programs. In this case, I'll choose a program and I'll choose my Excel workbook and just press the present button, press OK. To stop presenting is very easy. I just hit the top button there and stop presenting. Many of our customers have already invested in existing video conferencing rooms from some of the major manufacturers. To join the meeting with one of these, just use the address that was included in the invitation and type it in the dial field on the video conferencing system. It's as simple as that. In this case, I'm going to type in the address to my own virtual meeting room. And press the call button. Hey Adrian, how are you doing?
Hi Nick, good, thanks, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. As with any room-based video conferencing system, we can share information from our PC to the participants at the far end. Here is a presentation which I'll just put into slideshow mode. I go to the touch panel and press the share button so that Adrian can see my presentation once again. Hi Adrian, are you getting that now?
Yeah, I'm receiving it right now.
Thank you. If you're travelling, it may not always be easy to join the video meeting using a video device, but you can still take part by using a telephone. Perhaps you're in a hotel lounge, perhaps you're waiting at the airport and don't have your laptop readily to hand. Just dial the number included on the invitation, enter the PIN code, and you're in the meeting. If we look at Adrian's invitation, we can see that there is a provision for calling in by telephone. I put the number into my phone, press the call button, and wait for an answer.
Please enter the call ID, followed by the pound key.
So my call ID is also included in the invitation.
Please enter the call ID.
Hello, you joining the call?
How to sign in to your Cloud Connect account. I'm now going to show you how to sign into the client. In this case it's an Acano client, and if we go to our Programs menu at the bottom of the screen, we can find the Acano client here. Clicking on that will open up the account, and the first time that you sign in you need to put your username which is provided to you. On subsequent signing ins this will appear automatically. Then enter your password, and if you want to you can tick this box so that it will automatically sign you in whenever the Acano client starts. Then just press the sign in button and you're into your Cloud Connect client and ready to make calls. How to invite someone to a Cloud Connect meeting. Once you've opened up your client, you can start to invite people into a meeting. So go to the client, select cospaces, and you'll see an invitation button appear here. There are a number of different ways in which you can invite people, so let's go through them. First of all, you could select an email, and this will open up your email box immediately and put the information for the meeting into that email. Just type in the name of the person you want to send the email to, and away you go. Alternatively, you could copy the invitation and then just paste that invitation into an email. The final way you can do this is to copy the web link only. So in this instance you would use this if you know that the person who you want to invite to the meeting has no video conference room or has no client and just wants to use the web client. So once again, opening up an email and paste that information into the email. If required, we can make our meeting more secure by adding in a passcode. To do this, we go to Edit, enter a passcode, save it, and now when we send an invitation, for example an email, we can see that the passcode is now included in that information. It will also be included in the web signature and the other copy invitation signature. And now we look at how to use the cospace. Once we are in a meeting in our virtual meeting room, there are a number of options, features and functions that we can use. These are similar to the ones that we saw on the web interface earlier. Just below and to the right of our self-view window, we can turn our outgoing picture on and off. We can mute our microphone with the button in the centre. We can expand the picture to full screen. We could share an application from our PC, or we could leave the meeting. The top left of the top bar enable us to go back and work on our PC while still taking part in the call. We move to the top right, we can see the participant button which shows who is in the call, and we can invite more people or more devices to this call. Next to that is the chat window which we spoke about earlier, and to the right of that we can choose to use different devices to take part in the call. For example, we could use this computer as we're doing now, or we could choose to transfer the call to an existing video system, perhaps if you've got a room full of people. The settings button to the right of that shows us where we can sign in and sign out of our account, and whether we would choose to use the integrated camera or perhaps external cameras that we can connect to our PC. Similarly, the microphone and speakers could be external devices rather than the inbuilt versions, or perhaps we would choose to use a headset similar to the one that Adrian is using for use in a busy office when there's a lot of background noise. And now calling to an external system or virtual meeting room. Once we have opened up our client, we can enter our own virtual meeting room by selecting it and pressing the green Join Call button at the top right hand corner. This takes me straight into my virtual meeting room, where I can invite other people or could wait for those participants to join me from a previously sent invitation. Once you're in your own virtual meeting room, you can connect to colleagues and friends very simply. Just press the figure of the man at the top right of the screen, press the call button and search for them here. In this case I'm looking for Yanni. I select Yanni and Yanni will be invited to meet me in my virtual meeting room. Hey Yanni, how are you?
Good, excellent.
Excellent, good to see you. If, however, we want to speak to an external party or a room-based system, it's very easy to do. We just select the little man icon at the top right of the screen once again, the call button, enter the address of the system, and when we select them here, it will automatically invite them into our virtual meeting room. Let's try.
Hi.
Hi Yanni, I tried to call you on your room system this time. It's a great picture. How to administer your cospace. I'm now going to show you how to administer your cospace. As you can see on the left hand side of the screen, we have a number of cospaces, or VMRs, virtual meeting rooms. The one I've got highlighted at the moment is project management, and you can see there are a number of members of this group. I can edit who belongs to the group, add passcodes for security, or I could even invite external people by the same methods we saw previously, by email or copying the invitation into an Outlook calendar link, or alternatively by a web link. If I go into my own VMR, you can see that there are other people already connected to this call. There is a room and our old friend Adrian, who we spoke to earlier. To the right of this, you can see there is some text chat where we can converse outside of video within this call. If I want to call into my own VMR, I just select the Join Call button and we connect. Hi guys. Oh, Yanni, you're back.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, Adrian. And at last, we show you how to create your own personal Cloud Connect signature. To create your own personal Cloud Connect signature is a very simple process indeed. Go to your virtual meeting room or your cospace, press the invite button, copy invitation. This is now on your clipboard. If you then open up your email, select new email, and on the top you will see a signatures box. Select the drop-down menu, select signatures, and select a new signature. I'm going to call this Cloud Connect. Press OK, and then paste the information from the VMR into the space below. Press OK. You've now created your own Cloud Connect signature. To check that, open a new email, select signatures. You can see your Cloud Connect signature appears here. You just need to select it. Your Cloud Connect signature is now on your email, ready to send out. Thank you for watching this short video. I hope now you can see that the Elisa Videra Cloud Connect service is so easy to use. So why not use it?